I'm saying you and Tommy Robinson,
let's be careful.
between you, okay, I'm saying
No,
between you,
but
you
where's
put
the
out
logic
there
failure?
a completely false impression.
There's a logic failure of lumping me in with somebody who I don't agree with and saying, oh, you and him
So do you
said
denounce
X.
Tommy Robinson?
Tommy Robinson and I disagree on a whole bunch of issues, and I think he's completely incorrect on his view of Islam. We're not playing this game of constant denouncing.
Do you denounce him for inciting the rioting?
I denounce him for everything bad he said about Islam. He's absolutely incorrect, and I cannot be his friend or support him for that reason.
No, for inciting the rioting by telling people it was a
it.
Muslim illegal
I'm not going to
migrant.
say it's not for me. It's not for me to decide who has incited the rioting, and it's not for you to decide.
Wow, you can't denounce that.
A court denounce what? I'm not going to sit here and say who's in charge of the riots because nobody knows.
Telling people he was an illegal Muslim.
My view on why the riots happened is because I believe that the native population, the Christian population of the UK, feels like their voice is not heard. I think if their voice was heard and they had correct political representation, these things would not be happening.
That's not why the riots happened. The riots happened. The riots happened because people like
things are written on social media all day, every day.
No, Andrew.
And there's no riots.
No, Andrew.
People finally had enough after endless attacks where they felt like they did not get a voice anymore politically. When you don't have a political avenue, you're going to choose a violent one. I think Tommy is wrong about Israel, just like you were, because you were supporting the genocide in Gaza, and I stood up against you for that. I think Tommy's wrong on a whole bunch of issues.
Genocide
However,
in Gaza.
He has a voice. Yes, you were. He has a voice, and I'm prepared to sit here and debate with him, and I'm prepared to correct him on the things he's wrong about. And for you to sit and then you support a genocide, and you're going to say I'm a bad person for saying that little girls shouldn't get stabbed by people who don't belong in the UK in the first place. I don't care if you're a Muslim, I don't care if you're a Christian, black or white.
Okay.
Nobody should be turning up into the country without a passport.
I'm going to
Absolutely nobody.
I'm going to respond by saying this. I believe that successive Labour and Conservative governments have completely lost control of immigration to our country, both legal and illegal. They all promised tens of thousands net migration. It's never happened. We now had nearly 1 million people come in last year, net 700, 800,000, whatever it is, most of them legally, completely outrageously large number, which is unsustainable for a country as small as the United Kingdom. We've also got a big issue with, although a much smaller issue, I would argue, with the illegal people coming in on these boats and some of them dying in the process, which is an appalling human tragedy perpetrated by evil traffickers. And this has to be dealt with. So on that, I completely agree. My issue with what's happened in the last week is that we have got Elon Musk talking about there now is going to be an inevitable civil war in the United Kingdom. And I've noticed what he hasn't done.